Yes, please stop. We arrive at
이제 들려요? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? 잘 들리나요? Okay, let's begin. So, welcome to From Galileo to Einstein Orientation. So, this is Jung Lee, the director of the K-pop. The K-pop is the Korea Pragmatist Organization for Physics Education. Okay, let me explain the K-pop digital library first. Every K-pop class has its own library. The common library is called K-pop Digital Library. And its address is kpope.org. And if you click this, you will find this place, and you will find links to the various K-pop places, such as YouTube channel, our publication list, and I'm actually the theoretical particle physicist, and you can, if you are interested in, you can click this to find what my papers are. And our classroom is actually blackboard, but capacity of the blackboard is limited, so we opened the K-pop classroom at the neighbor cafe. So if you have any questions, you can ask me various questions, whatever it will be, and at the K-pop neighbor cafe. So let me first explain what the K-pop digital library is. This is common to every class. In this semester, I have four courses. The first one is from Galileo to Einstein, and the second one is intellectual beauty. Here, intellectual beauty hiding in classical mechanics is modified to the hiding in physics, because the University of the Administrative ordered me to change the name and contents. So, and then two more classes, that is General Physics 1 and General Physics 2. General Physics 1 and 2 are called Series X and Series Y. Okay, so first of all, let us visit our place, from Galileo to Einstein. You can click to find the place. Our syllabus is there, and from GE1 to 28. So until the last summer semester, we ended up with the 26 lectures. I have increased it to 28 lectures. So from this semester on, we will study 28 topics. Okay, click Galileo to Einstein to find the syllabus. And even though I have four classes in this semester, I have only a single unified version of the syllabus. So I know many of you take not a single course, but two courses, so it's convenient to make a unified version. So this is the K-pop syllabus. This one explains what the K-pop digital library is and how to visit the YouTube channel. But if you visit YouTube channel, it is too busy. So I recommend you to stay in the digital library, so in which all of the information are classified systematically. And you are to be visiting here the Naver Cafe for your okay. So now our YouTube Live is on. Our courses are from Galileo to Einstein, General Physics 2, from 6 p.m. And Intellectual Beauty is tomorrow at the same time. And General Physics 1 is after that. In this semester, I'm not sure how many students will take the 4 courses, but at the moment it is 8,123 students are enrolled. But perhaps, I don't know, depending on the situation, on Wednesday, 6:30 p.m., you can revise your plan. So I'm not sure whether it'll increase or decreases. But depending on the situation, whatever the number of students it may be, so let me continue to teach the same contents. Okay. Unlike many other classes, we have a very various special features. So it is a real-time online, but even if it is a real-time online, I don't speak, and you won't see my face unless you visit me personally. Our class is in English, and our evaluation system is absolute evaluation, and distinct. This absolute evaluation is very distinct from any other classes. We do not have any homework, no midterm or final exam. Our exams are every day, every day, every day, every day, every day. Every single day we take exam. That is called quiz, and that is on another name of this quiz is a beta test. The reason for naming beta was actually there was alpha, and alpha has been discarded. So the alpha is obsolete. So we have a beta and gamma to calculate the total of your record. And we have honest system. I trust by 100%. I trust every student is honest. Don't ask me. Some of your friends are not honest. So just believe everybody is honest. In every class, we take a beta exam, and you have to study in advance before you come to the class. What you have to do is, before the official real-time class hour, students are advised to preview the pre-recorded video lecture. But in case of from Galileo to Einstein, many lecturers do not provide video lectures. because the indirect information, that there are a lot of amount you have to study. So I do not generate unnecessarily long video lecture for, especially for the from Galileo to Einstein, because this is the very elementary course to make you be familiar with the physics. So I don't teach you a very deep physics theory in this class. So what I'd like to let you more be familiar with the physics by clicking here and there, by Googling and by copying somebody else's idea. Okay, that's the main theme of the class from Galileo to Einstein. So it is not a serious class, but at the end of this semester, I hope you want to be more serious about physics. Okay? That's the reason why I do not provide much amount, including the videos, especially for this. So instead, I provide you with the reading material that is quite short, but sometimes depending on your your knowledge, or depending on your situation, so the written material will be quite useful. Let's see. Come back to introduction is for the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday class. We will take the beta example, the GE1 introduction. What you need to do is to read it through. The topic is quite simple. Why do we study physics? Why do we study the underlying working mechanism of the universe? What are the benefits of understanding physics? Quite elementary but fundamental questions. Even if the written material is very short, because it is short, you don't have to memorize everything. When you take the exam, you can even copy and paste everything. So I do not ask you to memorize anything, but using this very short but compact material, please think and look around depending on your situation, your knowledge. You have so many students, and I think it's even if today we have 1,200, but 3,600 students are already enrolled in this class. So you have various backgrounds. I do not ask you to be the same people. So, and our starting point is to distinguish physics from mathematics. So, unfortunately, we have not studied physics enough, but you have studied mathematics too much. And during the time, you have a very, very strong bias that most of things in science is mathematics. That's wrong. That's wrong. Unfortunately, to mathematicians will be unhappy, but it is wrong, completely wrong. So please distinguish physics from mathematics. And short explanation about what we learn in this course, and short introduction to K-pop collaboration. And this is not K-pop, It is. You can read it. The K-pop. Please read K-P-O-P-E as K-pop instead of K-pop. And a brief explanation of my long-term plan after the Korea University. And there are many courses provided by K-pop collaboration. All of the materials can be found in this K-pop digital library. So let me go ahead with the explaining how this semester will be proceed. So before every class, you have to study the material in advance by making use of the K-pop digital library materials. And there are some links. The YouTube links will be provided, and you can look around the further information that are given in the text. In every class, you have to take the exam. And that exam is sometimes quite simple, sometimes depending on your knowledge, sometimes it will be very hard to solve. You can ask any information, but please, even if I do not have any tool, whether you discuss with somebody else or not, but please find the answer by yourself. This is a training. And you can ask even ChatGPT, but you will find it is not always true. Its answer is not always true. All right. At the end of the day, you'll find the total, that is, total score is a beta plus gamma. Beta is accumulated by your each beta quiz scores, and there is additional beta that is called beta joker. You can take them in the weekend. And if I sum them all, the maximum value will be 530. And gamma is given for any useful question. It does not depend on your question's quality. This amount of gamma depends on my answer. That's different. So please make me concentrate on your question and make a good reply. Then you will get a beta gamma. But if 8,000 students ask me every day, physically it is impossible for me to answer. However, because we make use of Neighbor Cafe, many of you will have a very, very similar questions. And by indirect question by someone else, you will be happy with my reply. So please make use of the Neighbor Cafe in a positive way. So every beta exam can be taken by maximum 5 times. But because Blackboard system is not perfect, many of students are kicked off from the system. So I will give you 5 times maximum. So please aware of the fact that you can be kicked up from the system without any specific reason. So try to finish the test only a single time or maximum by twice, something like that. then even if you are kicked off, you will be safe to complete the session. Among 5 chances, on the last one will be valid. So the maximum value is not the official record. The final one will be the official record for each beta test. So evaluation system for K-pop evaluation system is absolute evaluation, but it is called K-pop Smart Pass-Fail system. A plus of K-pop course does not guarantee you are very, very clever. It guarantees you are good enough to be acquainted with physics. So this number is absolute. I don't change. I am the stupidest person to keep this strict rule. Okay? However, we have another rule. If the number of absences reaches 9, your final record will be absolutely F. The only way to avoid this is decrease the number of absences by writing a handwritten 10-page long report to the Q&A board publicly. It's shameful, but that is the only way to decrease the number of absences. The effort to prepare a 10-page long handwritten report is more than what you need to take a single beta test. All right. I have announced various informations already in here. Let's see. Disconnection and 5-time rule, understanding K-pop neighbor cafe menu, and understanding the number of absences, new K-pop nickname rule, check your status at the full grade center on the blackboard, how to take the beta test on the blackboard. Please read it through and do not ask me repeatedly. All right, I think I have done everything I wanted to tell you in this orientation. If you have any questions, if you write on this comment line, it will fly and I can read it. So please write it on the neighbor cafe. And our class is here. Where is it? From Galileo to Einstein. Just click here and write your own question here. All right? Okay, that's it for today. Thank you very much for joining us.